Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be something new I never done before, but this is gonna be the ScareScraper speedrunning, or I guess ScareScraper speedrun Sundays, to like to call. In this series, I'll be showcasing ScareScraper runs that I'll be doing just one run with active hand cam, as you can see, glorious hand cam right here. But this is a way to just show like how to get running or like understand the combat mechanics or how the game works, especially how SS works and how each mission work and whatnot. So first thing to start is one thing I will is best to recommend that you play on your story mode file if you want to save any any progress in terms of like getting like rare ghost or just ghost counts. So from playing your story mode, I highly recommending you're playing casual file, which you probably already finished the game. Because ideally you want to be playing on a file that you already finished the game because there's an upgrade that lets you do 7 slams, fast slams, instead of the 5, which you'll need. It actually makes things a lot more easier when running ScareScraper. So I'm just gonna load in my story mode casual file here. If I'm not near the lab, or like I can just go to the pause menu right here and just go to lab right here. This will send me right to lab to just scroll over here to multiplayer, ScareScraper. So yeah, so getting started, all runs start recording from this screen right here. Main reason why, because last year, I don't know what happened there, but last year, a new exploit got found that basically simply broke the way we understand ScareScraper as a whole. And so there's two split categories called random seed and set seed. For the case of the series for now, we'll be doing random seed solo for the meantime, which is just hitting local play. And this is where you want to start recording so you have proof that this essentially shows. And the reason why we want to be here because the set seed stuff only works if you do online play. And there'll be a whole video explaining it, or I'll like maybe like later on if people are interested in this series, I'll delve into multiplayer runs or set seed runs. But for now, we'll be doing random seed solo runs. So we'll be starting at recording right here for our first run. Local play solo. Room. We'll be starting with 5 floors just to be pretty simple. And we can just start ready. This option doesn't matter because nobody can really join. So this is just a solo match, but yeah. I'll explain the timers stuff, how this works, because it's a little different than story mode. But one thing I do want to say is that I wanna start like kind of giving like the viewers watching here a chance to like have their own questions to answer. So what I'll be doing for each episode, I'll be answering one question regarding, like how do you do a certain trick, or how do you get started, like how do you stay consistent, whatnot. There may be some questions I may not pick up, like maybe for instance like how to do like one cycle setups. There'll be a whole video on that I'll be making on its own video, but yeah, keep in mind. So for today's episode, I'll be making my own question, which I think a lot of people have been asking a lot, and I'll just dive into this, so we'll just get ready. So the first question would be is, how do you fast slam in LM3? And it's quite simple, really. It's not too overcomplicated, because once you see it, you fully will understand why it's just that simple. But yeah, starting with a 5-floor solo random seed run, and so yeah, okay. So before I even like go over that question, let's go over the room we're in. So a cool tip to know is that whenever you're like kind of like in this room, notice how there's like a window over here, a window right here. That's the balcony. So if you go out here, this is basically the outside part. And you may notice that there's like two sides over here, like these doors over here. This one down here can be the hallway. And this is just like the raker. But one of these two rooms can be like small bathroom, like a 1x2. I'll delve into this, but yeah. So I'm gonna just do is just spam A. If you do spamming A right here, essentially you're doing a slow slams. But in order to do a fast slam, all you do is just time your A presses. And one thing I'll do here for the slinker is that if you spawn Luigi, you can either do Luigi as a bait or Luigi as a bait. So the way you just time it is, as soon as the ghost reaches near the floor, like as you're like slamming it, like as soon as it reaches this, like or as soon as this ground, you want to be like, hitting A again. But yeah, over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. We're gonna. Actually, we should probably go this way, but I mean, notice there's like a metal door here. We'll be going that later. But yeah. One thing you can do is if you do slam once and you let go the vacuum, or just hit ZL, you let go, and what you can do is just re-grab these guys. This will be important when it comes to dealing hammers. So notice how I'm like timing my A presses. That's important to know. And also get these timers. Like when you're starting new, you may need to get them, but over time, you won't have to get them. You're just speeding through the floor. So yeah. There we go. Tether again. Good. So we'll be going through these rooms. So our ghost count currently is 32. That's pretty much like every room has ghosts in it. But there are instances of like lower ghost counts around like the 16s, whatnot. And some of those can end up having like empty rooms. I'll explain that when like whenever that happens in another episode. So if I do Luigi bait right here, spot him, wait him to attack him, essentially do that. So right here, we're gonna flash his hammer. You need to go behind him because his hammer is only vulnerable behind his back because he has two tails. So what you do is you tether him, slam once, and if you let go, you can re-tether him again. Usually you want to be doing like 3 slams, but 1 is fine, but you just gotta make sure. So we're here, we enter the metal door, and this pressure plate, obviously, if you need to have Guiji out, so you can basically unlock this door right here. And we gotta flash this broomstick guy. So that's the first floor. So this is how the timing system works. So instead of RTA timing, it used to be RTA timing back in the day, but now we basically utilize the IGT timer. So right at the top left corner over there, I have a 526. That's like the first floor. There is a manual like IGT timer that Lightsplit has that you can use, but for this case, I'll be just adding it post edit on this video. So 526 is our first or one time of the series. Yeah, so every floor ones are going to be basically just capturing ghosts, but after that, it could be that, but also a mix of other missions. So we'll see what we get here. So we got money. Okay, so the ideal way to handle this is that you want to get out of, you know, these breakers or like bathrooms, and you want to go inside these rooms. And we have to get 4,500 Gs. What we can do is just take away these ghosts first. And when it comes to rooms like these where they have these crates, they actually have money in them, but they could also have these gold ghosts. So we'll be charging this right here. Once both are charged both ways, hit A. Oh, that's unfortunate. So this is basically bad RNG. Example of our bad RNG. The trash box, where it only gives you a couple of gold bars. You don't want that. But we'll try and find these boxes in these rooms. So this time we got gold ghosts. So the main idea is that you want to be like double tethering these guys, because you're able to easily handle. Once you just charge your meter, you just slam and just collect the money. That's one down. So entering here automatically gives you the 2 gold ghosts, so actually hit the wall. That's alright. So we're leaving out here. We're gonna go down here, and then we're gonna go to probably the TV, maybe? We'll see. So we'll charge this again. These boxes won't be a guaranteed. If you don't see them, check these like drawers or these invincible drawers, because there's gonna be like a sparkle that will happen, like kind of like this effect on the box that will show you where the like these like gold ghosts are. collect these. We'll go through the TV. So in this case, if there's no box, it probably is going to be in one of these things. So you notice there's like a sparkle there. These gold are going to be hiding over here. So you like get these two. If you don't get them both, or you're having a hard time, just do one. Just do one at a time instead. I'll handle this hammer real quick. I do the one slam trick and re-grab. So notice how I see there's a sparkle right here. That's where it's hiding. Dark like this. So yeah, if I don't have an easy time, keep in mind they have like a 15-second timer on them before they like disappear. So be careful when you're tethering one at a time. We should be fine with one more. We are running out of time, so we gotta make sure we get through this. So it should... okay, box. Yeah, we'll have enough time here. Oh, okay. So here, well, I'll just do this. So if you end up running out of time, search through these like objects. If not, go over here. Spawn Luigi. There's money you can collect here, which, I mean, it is enough, actually, so... Unfortunately, we got, like, 2 trash boxes in this, money attempt, but luckily we were able to finish off. That was kinda not a good situation for me, but luckily I was able to get out of it. So, yeah. Got 5 minutes for the second floor here. Let's see what the third floor is going to be. So it can be capture the ghosts, money. There's also toads, find the toads, or defeat all the crows, or the capture a ghost minis, which shows like a high ghost count. And this time we got capture the ghosts, so so these are bathrooms. So if I go over here, this is going to be a bathroom as well. So I'm just ignore that for now. What I'll do is, one tip to do is that when you're out the hallways, I would always recommend having Luigi out. Because sometimes like walking through over here, it could be like a carpet in the way. Also, make sure that you see carpets near the door. Because if you don't see one right here, this is a fake door. So, make sure to check. Just gonna bait him here. Okay, so there's gonna be a locked door. So, okay, good, cool. So, cool tip to know is that if you don't see like a TV, because if you don't see a TV in the bottom left corner, you'll end up having one like kind of around here. But there's also some situations where the way the layout is designed, it can be like kind of like in the middle. But in most cases, it's gonna be like opposite side of the map. So, get rid of this banana, but the one way to relieve these guys, if you burst and they're hiding something, you're able to scare them out of hiding. So 2 hammers. So I think either is going to be, so okay, that's, so if you see that this is a pressure plate room, the locked door is going to be like in the middle, top middle. May want to do like flash this way so we can tether onto it. I'm gonna do 2 because it's more quicker. Another one. So when it comes to these rooms, like these 1x2s, bathrooms, always make sure to wait out before leaving because sometimes there's like another wave of ghosts that will spawn. So it was only 1 more. So now we gotta go to the middle because of the locked door we have to get through. In some situations, you may not end up using this key, and it might be just all over here. And therefore it goes. But in this case, it's looking like it is. Like this guy revealed himself, so I could just flash him right away. So yeah, we're going through here now. That's the 3rd floor. And we got a 443.
Oh, yes. Number 1.
Right. So there's gonna be 1 more random floor before we hit the final floor, which is gonna be a basically a boss, aka Colossus. And I'll go over that when we get there. But yeah, this is just showing, you know, like the simplest way of like doing combat. There are power-ups here, but I'm not really going for it in this episode today. I'll probably be going over maybe next episode. So notice how these 2 guys are just jumping. We can just do a flash and just pull them back and do a double tether.
Whoa, yeah.
Did I get no slime damage? I might have gotten no slime damage. So in this game, if you're playing on like version 1.4 or 1.3, I think, there's a chance that your fast slams just end up being not counted. So keep in mind, this does not like affect.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I need to sneeze, but. But this not only affects ScareScraper, there's also just effects basically like everywhere in the game. Also, that was a nice triple right there. We're just gonna go here because I think there's gonna be a TV. I'm gonna do something right here. So you gotta do this. So once I'm done slamming this guy, or swap. Just go here. Okay, so we have our first instance of a boo blackout. Might have explained this, but there's two instances of boo trolling. One is this, and the other one is stealing your pack. Luckily, we don't have to deal with finding our pack in this. So all it does is just makes the rooms just darker. But you should be able to navigate through this. But if you do have a hard time like going through, you could just go to a breaker right here and just flash this like panel on the side. So if you do like, if you wait for like 140 here, you can do 7 slams on the hammer. Okay, the last one is gonna be in this room. Luckily, I was caught in time before you went in that door. So, alright. 430. Nothing too crazy, basically like 3 capture the ghost and 1 money for. There's gonna be another mix of like other missions when I do the next episode, hopefully. But yeah, so we're now entering Bolossus. There's 2 key important parts in this boss. Is the utilizing the bomb time, like getting the bombs, and knowing boost stunning. So showcase off. What we want to do is avoid the first 2 attacks. These are random in any order, but the last attack, we'll be waiting for like the second cycle of it to take a damage boost, because this will let us set up for getting the bombs easily. So this is gonna be the jumping. You may just want to like avoid it. This is me, or just do that, or do this. So right here, if I stand on this tile and aim up like this, so notice how I'm aiming up with while holding the vacuum. So most important part is just getting the. So what we'll do is we're gonna be using Luigi. We're gonna be grabbing 3 of these guys. So 3 slams is all you need. And we're gonna be bursting these 3 guys. Luckily I left that guy, but... So you notice how I was able to burst them? Bursting what does is bursting a boo, it lets extend their time a bit longer staying in the field. And if we were able to throw more bombs, like, we would have, like, maybe just enough time. Uh, what does help is that you have Guiji out, because doing this with Guiji makes it a lot more easier, so I'll show this in this case. So, do this again. Two, three. Oops. Swap. First, grab this guy. Swap. First. Never mind. But it can be a little tough, but it should be like a 3 cycle here if I don't screw up. But there's an easy way to like do this like bomb collect thing. For now I'm just showing, you know, the most basic way doing it. Also, these shadows are bugged. I just realized. So yeah, when it comes to like after like the first phase, this attack is very long, and it can definitely lose a lot of time if you're on like PV pace. Stand here, holding vacuum so we can turn the right stick easily. Grabbing the big balls. So, okay, we're spawning him here. Swap. I'm actually gonna run over here and burst. Swap. Nope. I guess not. But you see the idea that I could have actually made it right there, but fortunately it's gonna be a 4 cycle, which honestly is not too bad. So yeah, key important part is grabbing these objects. Is if you hold vacuum and just aim, you have way more control. So as like I'm holding the ZL here, I'm like turning him. So from here, we'll just do this. We don't need like a whole lot of bombs here since it's just one guy, but just to play more safe, because this guy can easily jump out back over there. So notice like the shadow appearing right here. Pay attention to the rings appearing, because you'll be able to find them or get them near easily. So yeah, that is a 5-floor randoms, 5-floor solo random seed run. Very first PV in the series. I don't know what the time is, but post-edit should show right here on the screen what I have currently. And that's our first PV of the series. Hopefully this finds a little bit more helpful. I'm gonna be doing these, like, I'll be doing these for a couple weeks. This will be a 10 episode series for the meantime. But if you guys like this and you want to see more after these 10 episodes, I might consider doing 10 more episodes after that. So hit the like button. Make sure to comment down below any questions about the game or just like any like tricks or like especially about like ScareScraper here, because I'll be going in and showing you, you know, how to do it. This is basically kind of a way to just learn the game with an expert right here and showing with hand cam, you know, how it's done. So I look forward to doing more of these. This will be a weekly thing. Every Sunday from today's upload. Today is the 2nd of March. I'm recording this, and this will be uploaded later today. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the next Sunday episode 2. Anyways, see you guys next time.